You've been wanting a podcast that makes you laugh, has crazy guests on, but keeps it 100 and ain't afraid to talk about deep shit that happens in life. Look no more. This is Hanging Out with Darnell Bonds. Darnell is a truck driver who owns his own business, so he's seen just about everything there is to see, and we do mean everything. It's real. It's real. It's raw. It's raw. Darnell also breaks down the walls in front of men's mental health. Having suffered from major depression for a long time, he talks about his journey, how he handles it, and how he's doing today. All right, let's get in here. Open up, have some damn fun, and rock this mother. This is Hanging Out with Darnell Bonds. Now, here's your host, Darnell.
Yo, what it do, people? It's your boy D Buns 317 coming at you with another banger, whatever you want to call it. Hanging out with Darnell Bonds. Hanging out with Darnell Bonds. Thank you for coming to the podcast. Thank you for liking. That's my new intro. I got a new outro. So we're gonna get this place started. But today is gonna be a special episode. We're going to talk about mental health, how we deal with mental health, and how I deal with mental health, how I deal with severe depression, and what my story, how I deal with mental health. So I'm gonna just go off. The National Institution of Mental Health, caring for your mental health. The overview of mental health is include emotional, psychology, social well-being is more than the essence of mental health. The essence to your overall health is the quality of life. Self-care can play a big role in mental health, in maintaining your mental health, and help support and treat and recover if your mental health illness. How can I take care of my mental health? Get regular exercise, just 30 minutes. Walk every day can boost your mood, improve your health. Small amount of exercise add up. So don't discourage if you can't even do 30 minutes at a time. When I was going out for the IMPD, Indianapolis Police Department, and working out I need to get back into that because I did enjoy that. But I'm not motivated to working out because I don't have like a goal, but I gotta get back into it. I reached my weight goal of 165, so I'm good on that part. But just just walk. Go to a park, go to your local park, walk for I say a good hour. Clear your head, listen to some music. That's how I did it. That's why I need to get back into it. It was real cool. Eating healthy and regular meals and stay hydrated. A balanced diet. Uh, Caffeine. I drink a lot of pop, and that's probably why my head is cloudy. So you you gotta watch what you drink, watch what you eat. Because some food can make you feel hyper. Some stuff can make you feel hyper. Some food can make you feel sluggish and stuff. You be like, man, I'm tired, and I just ate. You got the itis. But make sure you eat healthy, man. It's very important to eat healthy anyways. There's so much chemicals in the United States food, so make sleeping a priority. Man, I wish I could say that. The career that I got, as you know, I'm an owner operator. I drive, I drive semi trucks. So we don't got a set schedule, man. I need to start a business where I have a set schedule, but being an entrepreneur, you really don't have a set schedule. So you can. That's what I need to work on too, because I would love, wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, eat breakfast, read emails, go from there. Try to relax. Try a relaxed activities, exploring wellness programs on apps, maintaining, meditate, muscle relaxer, breathing exercise, schedule regular time, reading, spend time in the nature, engage in low, that's a low stuff, low stress hobbies. Set a goal and priorities. Decide what you must get done now or what can wait later. Learn how to say no to new tasks if you start feel like it's taking too much. Try to appreciate the way you have accomplished at the end of the day. Practice gratitude. Remind yourself daily things you are grateful for. Write them down. I need to do this. I need to do that. And replay them in your head. Focus on positive. I need to work on this. Identify and challenge your negative and unhelpful thoughts. Stay connected. Reach out to family and friends. This is a big one. Somebody do love you. It might not seem like nobody don't love you. It seems like you could be better off. When should you seek professional help? Seek professional help, difficult sleeping, changing appetites, planning on weight change, difficult getting out of bed in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I never was. Difficult to connect. I need to work on that. Lose interest in things. I lost interest in driving semi trips. I used to love driving. You get frustrated. Feel it, irritated, frustration, and worthless. How can I find help? If you have concern about your mental health, talk to your primary care provider. They can reference you to a qualified mental health professional, such as a psychology, a clinic worker. If you or someone is going to struggle or having thoughts of suicide, call or text the 988 Suicide Crisis Line, 988, or chat at 988lifeline.org. They open 24/7, open 24 hours, 7 days a week. In a life-threatening situation, always call 911. Suicide prevention, learn the warning signs and action step in motion. So, that's going to be my new favorite page because every Saturday, I'm going to talk about mental health. Every Saturday, I'm going to talk about mental health. So, every time on this episode, I'm going to talk about mental health. When I have a guest, I'm going to ask them about their mental health. It is very important for us to get our mental health in check and not have mental illness, or not mental illness, but mental issues. We can have, because that could lead up to health problems. You never know what somebody dealing with. Okay, I'll take you back to when I got my first apartment. I forgot when I got my first apartment. I forgot when I got my first apartment. So I got my first apartment. I have a heart problem. I just got tired, right? I just got tired, like tired. And so, I went in for my shoulder because I injured my shoulder. No, I take that back. I was on pain pills after surgery that I had. And so I just got tired, like, all right, going to check myself out, So I took all that pain pills at one time, I took it at one time, So I took it at one time to 26 Vicodin. I think it was Vicodin hydrocodone. I took it at one time, and once I took these at one time, I took it with applesauce because it's so hard for me, to swallow pills, whatever. And So I slept for 3 days. I didn't even know I was gone. My stomach was hurting. My stomach was hurting real bad. I threw up. Then I went to sleep. And I woke up, pee on myself. Um, I never told the hospital, hey, I just told them I just had bad stomach problem. And then I messed up my liver. And I still have issue with my liver to this day. And it's been about 16 years now since it happened. Uh, you got to understand where you probably ain't gonna understand where I'm coming from. I was just tired of having chest pains, and ever since I was a kid, I always had suicidal thoughts. Like ever since I was a kid, I had suicidal thoughts. Like till this day, I still do. I don't know what triggered them. I don't know how it became or how it started or anything. Have you seen professional help? Yes, I have. Believe me, I have seen professional help. And the exercise they do is so generic. Like, but how I deal with it on my own is like looking at cars, like looking at Lamborghini, looking at Cadillac Escalade, looking at houses, um, looking at because I always want to be an actor, right? So I look at the actor life, how being on TV show. I picture myself winning awards, picture myself hosting a radio show, having the number one podcast, seeing my son grow up. People say they love you, but you just like nobody don't show it, or you just better off. Like sometimes I feel that I'm better off than being alive here. So what I'm trying to say is, man, you really got to uh, focus to yourself, right? Like now, I'm gonna just write down what I'm grateful for every day, because I got notebooks, everything. So like today, I'm grateful that I woke up. I'm grateful I got a little bit $200 in the bank. I'm grateful I'm about to get my hair locked up. So uh, I grew my hair out, so I'm gonna get a lock. I'm grateful that I get to do this podcast, get to talk to somebody. If I reach one person off my podcast, that's love. Or nobody, I'm gonna still do my podcast. If I have one listener, or no listeners, or 300 listeners, or 3,000 listeners, this is not my first time doing a podcast. But when you deal with suicidal thoughts, it is a burden on you. It's heavy on you. Um, that's a lot of people give up on it. So all I gotta say this is just just be you, you know. Um, exercise, meditate. Meditate works. You know, it's hard at first because your mind is quiet. Your mind is racing and thinking, "What can I do this? What can I do that?" I still think ways I could take myself out. I still think of ways why I fail and trying to kill myself. You know what I mean? So when you look at mental health, it's very, very important. Uh, this guy named Dead Silent is a rapper. Uh, his real life, I call him Miles, whatever. He in Indianapolis, Indiana. He got a hit song called Vanilla Bean. Go check that out. Real good music, good rock. He made that good rap music. So he hosts these mental health events where we in a group talking. And it's like people that look like me, that are around my age, and you look at people that you never thought would self harm themselves or they going through stuff. And uh, so I remember one time my brother got killed. His case is still unsolved. Um, and it's just like I want to take myself out because as a big brother, you're supposed to protect your little brother. So when you sit there and think, it's like, man, life is crazy. Life could be hard. Life could be good. Life is a roller coaster. It go up and down, up and down, right? It go ups and down. And how you deal with it, like I used to could draw. And music is like my escape. Um, I'm glad my mind haven't, gone to drugs. There's people that deal with drugs. There's people that did drugs and they've never been in their right mind again. Like their mind is gone. And, this could be your brother, your cousin, it could be you. It could be your mom, your dad, your cousin, your uncles, your grandkids. It could be your great grandkids. It could be your friend. It could be your coworker. It could be just somebody on the street that just opened up to you. Somebody opened up to you. Listen, I, I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't give no suicidal thought sign to nobody. Like I just did it. Like I didn't even write a suicide. I wrote a suicidal note. That's how they was gonna figure it out. But when you see people are not gonna show signs. People who you think is depressed, or they shut down, they quiet. A lot of people shut down for numbers of reasons, but it don't mean they suicidal either. The happiest person can be suicidal. Um, we could take Robert Williams for incident who killed himself. The person who I watched growing up, who made me laugh, and watch him on. He was the genie. He was a flubber. He was Miss Doubtfire. And when you look at it, and you get the news that he killed himself, and the people that smile the most, the person that is happy the most, the person that energize the most, that make other people smile, that make other people happy, tend to be the people that just really suffer from depression. We all have our demons. We all have our issue, from drugs to prostitution to stealing to robbery. Think about hurting somebody. We all deal with stuff. Nobody don't wake up like, hey, I just want to kill somebody today. Nobody don't wake up like that. It's something in us. We all have our issues. I call them demons. I'm a spiritual person. I'll call them demons because we all got demons. Some got strong demons, some got weak demons, some just got demons that just is always on their shoulder. And you gotta be strong enough, like strong enough. Um, there's no reason for me wanting to kill myself. Of course, I have a heart problem. I have a heart problem. I was born with a heart problem. Fast. I was fast when I was little. I could keep it with it's just my heart won't do it. I couldn't play football. I love football. I love playing video game. I love playing football. Right now, I can't play because my control broke. I might as well just upgrade my whole system to a PS5. But that's another topic. But I know this show is supposed to be funny, supposed to be fun, but his we got to talk about mental health, man. All jokes aside, man, mental health is very important. We see people snapping every day. We see people killing each other every day. These kids are getting younger and younger and younger, is killing each other. We go on live and you see all this stuff. You see little boys and a whole bunch of little girls going on dating thing like that. That should have been locked up a long time ago. But when you look at the situations that play a big part from the music, everybody want to blame music. I just can't blame the music. I blame the government. I blame the parents. I blame us. I blame me. We gotta step up. We can say stuff and we could disagree, but we could still love each other. Like when a crisis happened, we could all come together as one. But you got the election coming up. You know, every 4 years is an election in the United States for the United States president. You got former President Trump running for office again, who been convicted of felony. You got Kamala Harris. I can't say her name, but you got the VP of the United States running for president because Joe Biden stepped down. And that could be depressing to a lot of people. Election can be depressing to a lot of people. We don't know. We might look at it like something might be little to you is big to somebody else. Always remember that. Don't don't think because this person and the other person and the third person, three of y'all, two of y'all might think the third person is tripping because it's something little. But you gotta look at the principle of it. I might like this person loves Trump so much, even though it's a cult. Let me get off politics. Let me get off politics because I don't want to talk about politics on my show, but mental health go all around from jobs, like with my career, with me starting a truck company because I used to love driving trucks. But my passion is cars, music, entertaining. What I want to do, like I want to try stand up. I want to be on a TV show and a movie. So I want to do everything entertaining. Like my TikTok is doing good. My YouTube could do better. My Facebook, social media. I want to get paid from social media. I don't want to just be on for social media lag gagging like I was when it first came out. You know what I mean? I've been on my YouTube channel for a long time. I just hit 1,000 subscribers because I'm now taking it serious. When you take stuff serious, man, that help your mental health too. It just keep your mind busy. And once you keep your mind busy off of suicide thoughts, it's the best thing you can ever do. I still deal with suicide thoughts till this day. And I wish I never had to deal with it, but it's the monkey on my back. I got to deal with. So, you know, me open up like this now, I opened up before. So there's no secrets about that. But man, all I gotta say is just hold on. Just stay strong. Write down what you're going through, man. You could be writing a book. Talk to somebody because somebody might be dealing with the same issue as you or dealing with the same problem, or y'all could be in the same boat and y'all both can figure it out. If y'all don't know the answer, man, the answer is out there. We just gotta go out there and look. Um, I hate that suicide happening. I hate when people kill themselves. Um, I had a friend who was a barber in Indiana on live himself, kill himself. He was always smiling. He won awards. He won money. He had a clientele, a cut hair. He was the GOAT with the Clippers. Then I seen on Facebook that he passed away, and the rumors started circulating, but the rumor that came true that he in his life. It's unfortunately that it happened. It shouldn't happen. People like, I wish you would have called me, or just call me. All right, let's just say call that person. If that person is on your mind, that person on your mind, call that person. Don't. If he would have called me, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, I talked to 5 people the day I took all them pills. Right, all them pills. Right, I talked to them, and guess what? I didn't talk up. Yeah, we could call you. We could call you all day. I could call you all day, but what's it gonna do if I don't say nothing? What's it gonna do if I don't talk about mental health with you? What's it gonna do when we don't talk about our mental health together? Because teamwork makes dream works, right? Open up to your friends. Y'all friends for a reason. Open up to people you got a safe space with. There's a couple people I have a safe space with. The woman I'm dating now, she's my safe space. we're gonna get. I'm not gonna talk about dating on here because dating and relationship that is not gonna be it. But if you don't have a safe space in your relationships, friendships, job, coworkers, find somebody you have a safe space with. No judge on, no judgment. I won't judge nobody. When somebody tell me something, I listen to, and I try to find the not the avenue, the road that they path they could take on, or give them tips. If I never deal with something, man, I look it up. I ask somebody straight up. I ask somebody for some phone. But man, just open up. Like me doing this podcast is keeping my mental health. All right. Um, I think this is about my fifth show I'm doing. The other show, the Darnell Bond show, got canceled, I suppose, whatever, by Spotify. That's a long story, man. I was about to do a podcast and couldn't log into my stuff. I was like, yeah, I had to start a new channel. So hanging out with Darnell Bonds came to tuition. So this is truly the second episode. If you didn't catch the first one, I suggest you go back and listen to that one. But mental health is real. I'm your host, Darnell Bonds. You can catch me on TikTok, DBonds317, on Twitter, SkinnyD317, on Facebook, Darnell Bonds, on Instagram, DBonds317. I am out, and you can catch me on my PlayStation Network. Anybody want to get whooped at Madden, college football, my game handle is DBonds317. Coming at you with another hit, another banger. All power to the people. I love y'all. I'm out. Remember, love yourself, hug yourself, kiss yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You are the one. You are the GOAT. You are the champion. Somebody love you, and you love somebody.
This has been Hanging Out with Darnell Bonds. Darnell's passion is just to have fun and to make you have fun and to get real and raw about life. We hope you enjoyed the show and had fun. We know we had a blast. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review the show. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hit us up on Instagram and TikTok at DBonds317 or at SkinnyD317. Y'all be cool. And see you next time on Hanging Out with Darnell Bonds.